Starting lineup, starting with the Kingsway Dragons. First up, we have number 0, Riley Robichaud. Number 5, Keegan Borkowski. Number 6, Daniel Lalina. Number 7, Jake Mason. Number 12, Shane Keener. Number 25, AJ Brennan. Number 27, Mason Bryan. Number 28, Dane Jesperson. Number 31, Bryce Ruitt. And number 35, Brady Witzel. And now for your Rancocas Valley Red Devils, number 0, David Myers. Number 1, Nick Marco. Number 5, Luca Priolo. Number 9, Chris Hugie. Number 19, Matt Hamill. Number 21, Jordan Francis. Number 22, Braden Smith. Number 24, Brian Flanders. Number 33, Alex Gordino. And number 55, Matt Lampert.
Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Rvtv's Game of the Week, where tonight under the lights we bring you Rancocas Valley Boys Lacrosse as the Red Devils host the Kingsway Dragons. Jason Sapp here to bring you all the action, what should be a fun one here tonight between Rancocas Valley and Kingsway. RV coming in tonight with a record of 5-7. They are coached by Mike Schilling. They're coming off of an 18-2 loss against Shawnee. Kingsway is 8-4 on the year. They're coached by Kevin Miller, and they're coming in tonight off a win against Bishop Eustis, 8-6. Teams meeting in the center of the field gives us a moment to go over the starting lineups tonight. First, for the Dragons, we have number 0, Riley Robichaud. Number 5, Keegan Borkowski. Number 6, Daniel Lalina. Number 7, Jake Mason. Number 12, Shane Keener. Number 25, AJ Brennan. Number 27, Mason Bryan. Number 28, Dane Jesperson. Number 31, Bryce Ruitt. And in goal, number 31, and in goal, number 35, Brady Witzel. For Rancocas Valley tonight, we have number 0, David Myers. Number 1, Nick Marco. Number 5, Luca Priolo. Number 9, Chris Hugie. Number 19, Matt Hamill. Number 21, Jordan Francis. Number 22, Braden Smith. Number 24, Brian Flanders. Number 55, Matt Lampert. And in goal tonight, number 33, Alex Gordino. All right, getting ready to get started here for our opening face-off. We are underway from Coach Bill Gordon Field, and it will be Kingsway who will win this one. Kingsway with the red jerseys and white helmets. RV the opposite, white jerseys and red helmets. So Kingsway will start things here on offense. This is Jake Mason, number 7. Had a big game last time against the Red Devils. Kingsway looking for that opening strike. Passing things around. Now in possession, AJ Brennan, number 25. He's got David Myers locked down on him. And throws this one away. This is going to head out, and RV will take possession. So a break early here for the Red Devils. And now moving into the Kingsway side for the first time this evening. So starting things out will be Brian Flanders. We have a quick whistle. Official calls too many men on the field. And now Kingsway will take possession right back. So just when RV thought they had an advantage there, Kingsway gets possession moments later. Jake Mason has it. Senior attacker for the Dragons. Mason moving this one around. This is only the second ever meeting between these two teams. As Kingsway, again, looking for that first goal tonight. Here's Robichaud moving in. And that's going to draw the first flag of the night. And Kingsway looking back inside. And again, giving chase. But again, going back here with that contact penalty, that's going to be against the Red Devils. So RV subbing out a couple of players. And now Mason will take it here for the Dragons. Opening minutes here. As RV and Kingsway meeting late in the season. Playoffs are only a couple of weeks away. And this is a crucial game for the Red Devils to try to move up in the standings. Kingsway moving things around. Robichaud back to Mason. Kingsway spreading this one again, looking for that opening on the RV defense. Looking inside, there's a cutter there, but good RV recognition. Kingsway looking back inside for Mason once again, scoops it up. And a great save there by Gordino. Had to save that one twice. But a nice play there by Alex Gordino. So now RV will take possession. Good defensive stop there by RV to start things out. Launching this one downfield, one-on-one, all by himself. Shot, oh, just a little too high. Oh, goodness, that was number 7, Dean Marco. Had an open look on the net there, just a little too high. That was a great find there by the Red Devils, but just not able to convert. RV keeps possession. Here's Brian Flanders, number 24. Now working his way upfield, spins around. Sends this one back to Marco. Now RV looks to set their offense. Here's number 2, Ryan O'Dare. O'Dare spins back around, gets it back to Myers. David Myers making his way inside. The shot. Going to head out. Stay with the Red Devils. So RV quickly pushing downfield here and nearly came away with a goal moments ago. We remain scoreless in the opening minutes of the first quarter. Brian Flanders will backpedal. That's the one-on-one. It's the pick there, looks inside. Flanders turns around, fires a shot wide. And will remain RV possession. So RV still looking for that goal. Now coming inside, here's senior captain Jordan Francis, fires a shot just wide as well. Francis and Myers, team captains this season. So we're celebrating senior night here at Rancocas Valley. Moving inside, another shot goes just wide. And RV just continues to apply pressure here on Kingsway. Moving this one back now. Here's Myers trying to work inside, facing a double team. Kingsway is going to scoop that one up. Great defensive stand there by Kingsway as they turn away the Devils a couple of times. And flying downfield is number 31, Bryce Ruitt. And Kingsway takes possession back. So both teams denied early here in their first possessions, as now Kingsway will bring in 2 substitutions. The Dragons with possession right now, working from behind the back of the net. Looking to cut across there is number 12, Shane Keenan. And now Kingsway moving on offense. There's number 38, Christian Davis, who's checked in. And looking inside, nothing there again. Guardino able to send that one away. Kingsway, again, as we said, we're coming off a win over Bishop Eustace, who's ranked in the top 20. Both teams coming off matchups against top 20 opponents as the Red Devils fell to Shawnee. And a behind-the-back shot there, not able to convert. Trying these bounce shots right now. Neither team having any success so far. We're about halfway through the first quarter. Still no score. Kingsway on offense. Keenan spinning around. Looks inside. Shot, score! First goal of the game belongs to number 12, Shane Keener. Kingsway takes a 1-0 lead.
Goal by number 12, Shane Keener.
So looking as the season has gone so far, the Red Devils 5-7 coming into this one, 5-5 in their first season in the Olympic Conference. Wins this year coming over Cherry Hill West, West Deptford, Paul VI, Camden Catholic, and Seneca. Losses coming to the likes of Eastern, Lenape, Hightstown, East Brunswick, Bishop Eustace, and Shawnee. Take a look at Kingsway's in just a little bit. So we have our face-off, which is quickly won there by Kingsway, and the Dragons downfield quickly had an open look there, but decided to pass that one back. Now number 5, Keegan Borkowski in possession, as Keener had an open look there for a moment. 1-0 Kingsway after Keener scores the opening goal. And now coming around the corner here is number 27, Mason Bryan. Looks inside, a great shot by number 7, Jake Mason. Fires in a rocket from the corner there. 2-0
Goal by
Kingsway.
number 7, Jake Mason.
So 2 quick strikes here by the Dragons after both teams played good defense the opening 6 minutes, and now back-to-back goals here for Kingsway. So looking at Kingsway, again, 8-4 coming in, 3-1 in the South Jersey Interscholastic Lacrosse League. They have wins this season over Cherry Hill West, Egg Harbor, Williamstown, Sterling, West Deptford, Bishop Eustace. Their 4 losses coming to Moorestown, Eastern, Ridley of Pennsylvania, and Clearview. 6:11 remaining here in the first quarter. And once again, it's Christian Davis. Fires a shot and scores. Well, those were 3 really quick goals here by Kingsway. Christian Davis wasting no time on that goal. So 3-0 Kingsway.
Goal by number 38, Christian Davis.
As the Dragons are off to a hot start here. And RV's kind of backpedaling here right now. Davis won that faceoff, took it right downfield and scored. So now RV's got to win one of these. Because right now, Kingsway, and they're going to win another faceoff, as that's number 13, Kyle Nordone. And there's a turnover there as the Devils will finally take it back. And now RV needs to get one of these goals back to try to get in this one. As this is Jordan Francis in possession. Now moving things around, number 7, Dean Marco has it. And looking across field to number 1, Nick Marco. RV trailing this one 3-0 with about 5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Marco charging in, good defense there by Kingsway, passes this one off. Devils working around. Swinging it back. As here's Ryan O'Dare looking for an opening, good Kingsway defense. And battling for that one as O'Dare finally gets a whistle. And a timeout called by the Red Devils. So RV with 5:12 left here in the first quarter, trailing this one 3-0. They want to talk this one over. Give us a moment to talk about the last time these teams met. As I mentioned early on, this is only the second meeting ever between RV and Kingsway. First one happened last year, April 19th at 2022. Kingsway was a 15-6 winner that day. Nick Marco had 2 goals. Cole Jorgensen had 2 goals as well for the Red Devils. Jake Mason, as I mentioned, had a big game. He had 6 goals and 1 assist. And Riley Robichaud had a hat trick as Kingsway defeated RV in their first ever meeting. And now meeting here for the second time. So great start here for the Dragons as they just scored that last goal within seconds of scoring their second goal. So this has, again, been a really good start for Kingsway. RV now talking some strategy over, trying to figure out what they can do here, now currently in possession. But the Red Devils have got to find a way to get something on the board here. They had an early opportunity that could have taken a 1-0 lead. The shot just went a little high of the net. And now instead it's been a 3-goal swing here in favor of Kingsway as the Dragons looking really good here to start things out. Again, coming in 8-4 and coming off a big win over a top 20 team in Bishop Eustace. Well, Rv's been kind of up and down here this season. Of course, losing to some highly ranked teams such as Shawnee, Lenape, Eastern, Bishop Eustace. So RV has certainly been battle tested this season. And again, members in the Olympic Conference for the first time. As again, Kingsway participates in the SJILL Lacrosse League. All right, coming out of the timeout, Devils in possession. As here's O'Dare looking with the one-on-one here. Here's Ryan O'Dare, tries to put on the fake. Passes this one instead. RV moving things around now. Here's Myers dropping back. Looking for an opening, looking for someone there. Spins back around, rolling around the crease. Looks for O'Dare once again. O'Dare scoops it up. O'Dare passes this one off. An open look just wide there for Dean Marco. That was a good look there for Marco, just wide of the mark. So now here's RV with another opportunity. O'Dare charging in. Going to drop back once again. Looks across field, right about the same spot where Marco was last time. He'll move this to number 1, Nick Marco. So now Marco trying to charge in. Draws a double team. Looks for Flanders, not able to connect. And that will turn things back over to Kingsway. So twice now RV's had an opportunity, and twice Kingsway has turned them away. And that's a tough one there, as RV kind of needed that one to get right back in this game. But now it's going to be Kingsway, excuse me, with a chance to try to extend their lead. So here come the Dragons once more. Here's Shane Keener. As Kingsway, again, patiently looking to set up their offense here. Taking the one-on-one here. Defense by Chris Hughey of the Red Devils. Tries to spin around. Tries to put on a couple of moves. Going to pass this one off to Mason, who had a shot from right about where he was last time, where he got his first goal of the night. A scrum for it right about the 20-yard line. And RV's going to come away with it. That's number 22, Braden Smith. And now RV in possession once again. So let's see if the Devils can try to come back. Get one more crack at this goal here with 3:20 to go here in the first quarter. Swinging it around, shot, good defense again there. Brady Witzel, big defensive play there. As RV had an opening there, and that looked like it had a good chance, but great defense there by Kingsway. Francis moving this one around. Flanders now in possession. Flanders looks inside, nothing there for him. Flanders cuts back inside and sent away defensively again there by Kingsway. And it will stay RV possession. 2:40 and counting here in the first quarter. Devils trailing this one by 3. Looks across field to Marco coming in. Fires the shot, scores! Number 1, Nick Marco.
Goal by number 1, Nick Marco.
Nick Marco puts RV on the board with 2:39 to go in the first quarter. The Devils needed that one badly. So after giving up the first 3 goals of the game, RV finally gets one to go. And now the Red Devils trying to ride a little bit of momentum here. They have not had much success winning these face-offs here tonight, so let's see if they can win this one. So now 3-1 in favor of Kingsway. This one's going to be won by the Dragons. And now Kingsway have the chance to try to take that goal back. RV defense turned them away last time. And now here come the Dragons. Looking to move inside is Keener. Good pass, looks for the shot. Second effort, gets it to go. What a rocket shot there by Keegan Borkowski, number 5. Kingsway gets that one right back seconds later.
Goal by Kingsway. No.
So the Dragons respond about 30 seconds left. That's Keegan Borkowski with the goal. And now 4-1 Kingsway.
That goal was by number 5, Keegan Bortowski.
As the Dragons take one right back. And again, Kingsway just seems to be winning every faceoff here. Keener has it. And again, looking to move things around here. Kingsway with 1:52 to go. I'm sure they would like to try to run a little bit clock down if they can. Try to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Or see if they want to continue this aggressive attack, and they will. Jake Mason, his second of the day. 5-1.
Goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
5-1 Kingsway as they now score back-to-back goals again. And the Dragons off to a really good start in this one. 5-1 Kingsway now. Now, this is eerily similar to the game that we saw here yesterday with the girls lacrosse team as they went behind 7-1 against Northern Burlington, but then rallied to come back for an improbable 11-10 win. Kingsway looking quickly, shot, score, they do it again. Jake Mason with a hat trick in the first quarter.
That's another goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
Kingsway, my goodness, a 6-1 lead now on RV. As the Dragons are just looking unstoppable right now. And again, it's the same thing with lacrosse. You win these faceoffs over and over again. You're going to just keep giving your team more chances on offense. And you see what happens here now with a 6-1 lead for Kingsway. So we're still in the first quarter, 1:28 remaining. As RV needs to win a faceoff here pretty badly. And they're able to on that time, so RV gets that one to go. Luca Priolo has it. And now RV in a pretty good size hole to get things started in this one. Now here's Myers. Going to try a quick response here. Passes this one. And RV will take it back. 1 minute remaining here in the first. Now let's see if the Red Devils will try to make this a quick score. They're going to try to hold this one as long as they can here for the quarter. And looking inside and sent away defensively again there by Witzel. Very impressive defense here for Kingsway. So now the Devils with another crack at it with about 40 seconds. Charging inside, Flanders looks to pass this one off. Devils able to scoop it up here. Marco with just under 30 seconds. Gets it to O'Dare. Saved once again. And now time for Kingsway to maybe get one more shot at it. So Kingsway turns away the Red Devils again. Timeout Kingsway. Not a bad strategy right here. Again, 15 seconds left in the quarter. And if they can get another goal out of this, try to get a 6-goal lead on the Red Devils. Just been a really, really good start for Kingsway. They've just been very impressive. Again, Jake Mason with a hat trick already in this game. Other goals coming from Keegan Borkowski, Shane Keener, and Christian Davis. Red Devils' lone goal so far from number 1, Nick Marco. But Kingsway has just been fast to the ball here, and they've been able to turn RV away over and over on defense. Really good goaltending so far by a sophomore goalkeeper, Brady Witzel. As head coach Kevin Miller's Kingsway Dragons looking very impressive, again following up on a very big win over Bishop Eustis, and looking pretty good here against the Red Devils. As I mentioned, the playoffs are going to be starting up in a couple of weeks. As RV, I think right now, the last I saw, they were hanging right around the 8-9 seed mark, right around there. So, of course, several more games to go here. Remains to be seen what will happen, where the Devils will end up in the postseason. But right now, they're kind of hovering right around that place where they could host a game, they could be on the road. So if they were able to get a win here tonight against Kingsway, that would certainly boost up their standings. Still got a long way to go here, but again, the Dragons leading this one by 5. Just coming out of this timeout now with 15 seconds, try to extend this lead. So Kingsway ready to bring this one in. Here we go, 15 seconds left in the quarter. Good defense by the Red Devils and a turnover. So can RV quickly convert here with 11 seconds left? Here's Ryan O'Dare flying downfield. Has the connection there with Marco. Shot just wide, and that is going to be just about the end of the quarter. We got 2.5 seconds left. So this has to be a very quick pass and shoot. And that one's going to go too far, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. So Kingsway with a lead on the Rancocas Valley Red Devils by a score of 6-1. All right, getting ready to start the second quarter. Again, Kingsway leading 6-1. Excuse me. So here we go, face off. To start the quarter, as Kingsway will send this one back, and RV's going to win this one, so the Devils finally get one of these to go their way. All right, so the Devils will start out on offense here with David Myers. And now passing things to Nick Marco with a quick whistle. And now RV on offense. Here's Myers looking inside for Flanders. Smothering defense there by Kingsway. Looks back inside once again. Good look, but Kingsway again quick to react. Looking to swing this one around. A shot and a good look there by Marco. But sent away once again by Brady Witzel. Witzel's having a really nice game in net so far. Here's Jordan Francis, looks to go inside. The bounce shot, no good, just over the top once again. So RV's still in possession. And looking to cut this one back inside. Dean Marco fires the shot off the top of the bar. RV gets it back though. Here's Francis' second effort right into the net. Once again, a save by Witzel. As this one up for grabs now, Kingsway, RV has it. As Witzel comes from behind to make that stop. As Marco had an open look there all by himself. And RV will keep possession. Opening minute here in the second quarter as RV is starting to turn up the heat here a little bit. Got to get a goal here pretty soon. Looks for Francis once again, O'Dare. That one's going to head out, and possession will remain with the Red Devils. And fires the quick shot and scores. Dean Marco. Kind of caught Kingsway off guard there a little bit. So the Red Devils get one to go here with 10:43 to go. Dean Marco, his first of the night.
Goal by number 7, Dean Marco.
So the Red Devils finally get another one to go here, 6-2 now. So again, it kind of looked like, kind of caught Kingsway off guard there just a bit. And it pays off for the Red Devils as they get the goal. And a false start is going to give RV possession. So now let's see if the Devils can try to make it 2 in a row. Brian Flanders. As the Red Devils make a couple of substitutions here, Flanders will send this one back, looking for Nick Marco. Marco sends this one, looks for O'Dare. O'Dare with a nice spin move. O'Dare looking inside, passes this one. And back to O'Dare, rips a shot just wide. So here's RV with 10 minutes to go in the quarter. Looking inside once more. The defender down and right into the net once again there by Witzel. So Kingsway turns the Red Devils away there. As RV is trying to battle this one, they're going to get possession back. So a mistake there by the Dragons. And the Red Devils will take it back behind Dean Marco. So now Brian Flanders in possession, coming from right about the 35-yard line. Tries to slip around his defender. Tries to connect there. Kingsway will take it back. And now the Dragons look to get this one downfield. This time they're able to connect. And now here comes Kingsway on offense. Good ball movement here by the Dragons. Looks inside. Off a nice defensive play there. As that was number 19, Matt Hamill. He breaks up an open look there for Kingsway. And RV will take possession back once again. Great defense there by the Red Devils. Launching this one across field. A little dangerous there, and it could result in a turnover. RV looks to keep this one alive there, but Kingsway is going to corral it at the end. And now moving this one up. Swatted from behind, Dean Marco. Rips a shot, scores! Dean Marco! And a flag comes out after
That's another
the play.
goal by number 7, Dean Marco.
And now RV has cut into this lead now. 2 straight goals by the Red Devils. 8:30 to go in the second quarter. It's a 6-3 lead for the Dragons. And this call, of course, will go against Kingsway. So 6-3 Red Devils. Dean Marco gets his second of the night. So now RV won the last face-off and certainly paid off for them. Let's see if they can do it again. This one is up and taken there by Kingsway. And now the Dragons look to try to get this goal back. 2 straight goals by the Red Devils have them back in this game, trailing by 3. Now here's Keener. As Kingsway is looking to slow this one down just a little bit. As things are starting to swing into RV's favor. Now with 8 minutes left to go in this first half. Dragons will be moving this one around. Going around the circle here, looking for an opening. Spreading everyone way out. And now here's Robichaud, looks inside. He's got 2 defenders right there. Robichaud rips a shot off the bouncer, no good. It's another big play there by the RV defense. Kingsway keeps possession. Looking inside once again, nothing there. Kingsway will send this one back. Moving things around. Now in possession is A.J. Brennan. Far side of the field, passes this one behind net to Keener. Keener back to Borkowski. And again, Kingsway just content to move this around. Here's Mason Bryan, number 27, shoots and scores. Mason Bryan. Timeout after the goal. 6:55 to go. Mason Bryan gets one to go. And that's a big goal there for the Dragons as they lead this one now 7-3.
That goal by number 27, last name Bryan. Mason Bryan.
So again, the Red Devils now, after getting 2 straight goals, give up one there with 6:55 to go. As RV looked pretty good there for a moment, but then a crucial goal there by Mason Bryan extends Kingsway's lead back to 4. So just getting a scoring recap here. Again, 3 goals for Jake Mason to start things out. 1 goal each for Keegan Borkowski, Shane Keener, Mason Bryan, and Christian Davis. For the Red Devils, 2 goals from Dean Marco, 1 from Nick Marco. As RV is looking to try to celebrate senior night here with a win, but right now the Dragons are giving them a fight. As Kingsway leads this one 7-3. Again, 6:55 left to go in the first half. What's been a really good showing here by the Dragons. I want to take a moment to thank my camera crew here, Jacob Nasuti, Kalen Huey. Thank you both for coming out here, braving the heat, and helping out here for the Rvtv Game of the Week broadcast. All right, coming out of the timeout, still battling for possession here all the way down on the RV side of the field. Devils still trying to come away with it, and finally we get a whistle. And it will be Kingsway possession. So that one rolled all the way down to the RV goal and finally awarded there to the Dragons. All right, Kingsway moving things around. Dragons again now looking to make it 2 in a row for them. They've had a couple of streaks so far in this game. As here is number 0, Riley Robichaud. Had a hat trick the last time he played the Red Devils. A quick pass there, looking for a shot, nothing there. Let's swing this around. Here's Mason looking inside, rips a shot and scores. Jake Mason, 4 on the night. And a big response there by the by the Dragons, as Jake Mason gets his 4th.
That's another goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
So Mason gets his 4th on the night. Again, he had 6 the last time they played each other. As Mason just rolled around inside and found the opening. And RV defense certainly getting shown a lot of looks here this evening. This face-off will be won by the Red Devils. It'll be Nick Marco who takes it. So now RV with a chance to try to get one back. RV scored 2 in a row and then gave up 2 in a row. 8-3 in favor of Kingsway. Here's O'Dare looking for an opening. Looks inside, not able to handle that. It's going to be another turnover. Kingsway takes it right back. Dragons flying downfield. And looking for Borkowski. Just wide there. Kingsway, again, we've just seen it all night. Just great movement, quick passes. And a couple of substitutions coming in for the Dragons with just about 5 minutes remaining in this first half. So moving things around is Kingsway one more time, looking to add on to this lead. They do. Number 0, Riley Robichaud.
Goal by number 0, Riley Robichaud.
Robichaud gets one to go, 9-3, as Kingsway, with its largest lead of the night here at 6. The Dragons starting to kind of run away with this one now. 3 straight for Kingsway. After what looked like a promising series there for the Red Devils, has swung back into Kingsway's favor. 5 minutes, 6 seconds remaining here in the second quarter, and again now a 6-goal lead for the Dragons. Devils sending in a late substitution. And looking to win this one. RV's trying to come down with it. And RV will take possession. All right, RV now takes this one. Chance to try to get one of these goals back. Again, this was a 3-goal advantage just moments ago, and Kingsway has now added 3 straight. 9-3 Kingsway as RV will have possession here with 4:40 to go. Marco looking inside, passes this one outside instead. Dean Marco now in possession. Looks for Brian Flanders, not able to connect. Kingsway swats at that one. And looks like possession will go to the Dragons. 3 substitutions coming in for Kingsway. Trying to take a quick advantage here. And they are going to lose possession. RV gets this one back. So a little bit of confusion right there as the Red Devils take possession back. Here's number 22, Braden Smith, moving this one upfield. Now Jordan Francis in possession for RV. Francis moving this one around. And looking inside, nothing there. Looking for number 3, Zach Kosowski possibly, who's checked in for RV. Spin move, shot, save once again. Still up for grabs. RV trying to throw this one, they do. RV scores. Number 21, Jordan Francis gets the goal. So big response there by RV.
Goal by number 21, Jordan Francis.
As Francis is able to pull that one out of a scrum and gets one to go. So now a 9-4 lead as the 3-goal streak there ends for Kingsway. As the Red Devils now make it a 5-goal deficit. And a quick win there by Francis. He's going to pass this one off. Kingsway looks for this response. They lose possession right in front of the net there. That's a tough break for Kingsway. They were trying to score very quickly. Spin move once again. So with just about 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter, it's RV who will take possession. Big response there by the Red Devils, Jordan Francis. As RV now with a chance to try to cut in this lead just a little bit more here before halftime. And now another turnover once again here. And now Kingsway with the deep pass to midfield. They get it. Plenty of time now for the Dragons to work. They rip a shot right into the net, though, of Alex Guardino. Just trying the long-range shot there was number 44, Luke Petchin. And they lose possession once again, and Kingsway takes it back. So now the Dragons moving upfield. This one's going to get thrown away, though, and RV takes possession back with 2 minutes to go. RV again with possession here, just under 2 minutes remaining, and now a chance to try to add a goal here, charging in quick. And strong defense there by Kingsway, too strong as that's going to draw a flag. And now it looks like we have a player shaken up here behind the net, so we're going to take a quick timeout ourselves. You are watching Rvtv's Game of the Week. All right, coming out of the injury timeout, again, 1:49 to go here in the first half. Kingsway leading this one 9-4. As RV had possession, had a player shaken up behind the net. And ready to resume play. Again, I know I'm in the booth here at least. My camera crew braving it out there in this very warm weather here. It's a very hot sun, which is we're still waiting to have set behind us here. So thank you once again to my crew coming out on this very warm Friday night. All right, here we are, 1:30 to go. As here's Marco in possession, looking inside. Great defense there by number 2, Dominic Hibbs. And Hibbs comes away with it. So great defense again by Kingsway. We've seen this all night. Kingsway's played just very exceptional defense. So passing this one all the way across the field. And now Kingsway quickly making their way down. Here's Keener in possession with just over a minute to go. And a timeout called by Kingsway. So 1 minute to go as the Dragons are going to talk this one over. So when we come back from halftime, we're going to give you some varsity sports scores. And I'm going to let you know where the Red Devils will be concluding their season. This is actually the last home regular season game for the Red Devils. Their next 4 are all on the road. And depending on where they fall in the playoffs, they could potentially remain on the road for the rest of the year. So again, 1 minute to go. As Kingsway will start with possession here with Keegan Borkowski. Dragons looking to add to their lead here before halftime. As Borkowski will try to swing this one around. Finally gets that one to Robichaud. And I think Kingsway also is trying to run a little bit of clock as well. Don't give RV any last chance before halftime. So continuing to pass things as Kingsway, again, just waiting for that shot to develop. But again, they want to run that clock down. Don't give RV any opportunities before halftime. Moving in, shoot and score. Number 0, Riley Robichaud gets his second with 21 seconds to go. As Kingsway now adds their 10th goal of the game. Very impressive
Goal by number 0, Riley Robichaud.
Very impressive showing by the Dragons here this evening. 21 seconds remaining in the half. As the Red Devils are trying to look for some answers here against the Dragons, but right now they're just not getting anything to go. Kingsway's defense has also been a big story in this game. Again, as good as Kingsway's offense is playing, their defense has been outstanding this evening. All right, final 21 seconds of the first half. And it's going to be won by Kingsway. Can they try to add another goal? Not this time, as Guardino will take that one. And a flag comes out right at the end. And RV looking for a quick play here. Has an opening there, but then Kingsway is going to take it for 5 seconds left on the clock. And we'll see what this call is. As trying to sort this one out here. Again, only 4 seconds remain here. Kingsway has possession, leading this one by 6. And again, officials sorting this one out. And it looks like possession will stay again with the Dragons for these final few seconds. And that'll do it. We're at halftime. Your score, Kingsway 10, Rancocas Valley 4. We're going to step aside for just a moment, bring you the second half of Rvtv's Game of the Week. All right, welcome back. Started the second half here. Rancocas Valley trailing Kingsway 10-4 here on senior night at Coach Bill Gordon Field. Jason Sapp here bringing you all the action. While we're waiting to get started here for the second half, let's get some varsity sports scores from earlier this week. Baseball with a 6-1 loss against one of the top-ranked teams, Bishop Eustis. Softball gets a huge win over Lenape in their third try against the Indians as they get a 4-3 victory. Lenape, of course, is one of the top seeds in the South Group 4 bracket. Boys volleyball picks up a 2-1 win against Eastern. And as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, girls lacrosse gets a big come-from-behind win, 11-10 against the Greyhounds, a game they trailed by 6 at one point. So let's see if there's any magic here for the Red Devils 2 nights in a row, as the Red Devils boys lacrosse team is currently trailing by 6. And the RV will start with possession here. We are underway. So RV will pass things around. As RV looks to try to get a quick strike here to start the third quarter. And it's been a warm one out here. We have a bit of a breeze finally coming, and the sun's finally starting to set behind us. So that pass is going to get away from Nick Marco. Kingsway takes possession back. And now Kingsway in possession. They turn away the Red Devils. And looking for an opening here right in the middle of the field. Connects there with Dominic Hibbs as Keener tries to chase this one down. Great pressure there by the Red Devils. Matt Hamill. As RV will take possession back here. Gordino will have it. Looks for an opening there. Dangerous pass, but connects there with O'Dare. As O'Dare gets around the pressure. O'Dare spins around. O'Dare looks back inside, tries to get around the defender. Tries to bounce that one in. It's going to be corralled there by Jordan Francis. Now moving in quick, and a big collision there with Nick Marco and goalie Brady Witzel. Witzel getting out there to block that shot attempt there by Marco. Again, opening minutes of the third quarter, 10-4 Kingsway. As both these teams had several scoring streaks. Kingsway had the last 3 to end the second quarter. All right, RV once again in possession. Moving things around. Marco looks to Flanders. And moving things back around, looking inside for Francis. Look, instead goes to Myers. Marco comes away with possession. Marco looks across field, spins around, and scooped up there by David Myers. Myers rips a shot just wide. The senior captain still looking for his first goal of the night. Again, last home game on the schedule, at least, for the Red Devils. Trying to make the most of it here on senior night. Now looking back once more. Here's Marco coming around the back. Looks outside to Myers again. Shot scored, David Myers.
That goal by number 0, David Myers.
So Myers missed the last attempt, but he converts on that one, and RV is back on the board here, making a 10-5 lead now in favor of Kingsway. I'd like to take a moment to remind our viewers that if they would like to purchase a digital copy or DVD of this or any other Rvtv program, to visit our school's website at www.rvrhs.com. Click on the About Us link at the top of the page, and of course, all proceeds of sales will benefit the Jerry Krockenberg Memorial Scholarship. All right, big response there by the Devils. They get the first goal here in the second half. Face-off coming up now. See if the Red Devils can try to make it 2 in a row here. A false start call against RV, so Kingsway will take it right back. So the Dragons have been quick to respond when RV's been able to get on the board. as Kingsway will look to try to cut in, or extend their lead, I should say, as RV continues to try to cut into it. Kingsway kind of moving everybody up close, dropping Mason back. Mason had a goal from right about that spot earlier in the game. Now looking inside once more. Keener to Mason, the shot and the score. Jake Mason, 5 on the night.
That goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
So again, Mason with a quick response there for Kingsway as they now go up 11-5. So RV gets a goal and then Kingsway responds right away as the Dragons take it back to a 6-goal lead. And RV's been improving as this game has gone on, but right now it's the Dragons who are just being the most consistent, we'll say, out there on the field. And that's a big part of it there, is winning these face-offs. Christian Davis has won several of these. Now checking in for the Red Devils, number 10, Ryan Haas. Here's Keener looking to find an opening here. Is he going to go back to Mason possibly? He will. Mason rips a shot just over the top that time. Jake Mason having a very impressive night. He's almost matched his goal total from the last time these teams met. He had 6 last season. He has 5 right now. And here comes Kingsway. Rips a shot and scores right down the middle. Number 0, Riley Robichaud.
Goal by number 0, Riley Robichaud.
Robichaud had a hat trick last time they played RV, and he has another one here tonight. So now 2 in a row is, again, this game of streaks will continue here. Is now with 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Kingsway has scored 2 straight after RV opened the scoring here in the second half. So RV, again, still trying to look for some answers here. Kingsway has just been quick to respond each time RV tries to get a little bit of momentum back. And this faceoff is going to be won there by number 20, number 20, Camilo Marusco. So now some players starting to see some more action here in this game. Some players who we haven't seen or mentioned much this evening. Mason looking again for another shot. He's got something going right there, right about the 20-25 yard line. And again, passing this one around now. Here's Keener. Back across the field, Mason, he's tied his total from the last time they met. 6 goals again.
Goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
6 goals again for Jake Mason. My goodness, what a performance here tonight for Jake Mason. 7:12 to go here. As we finally have some shadows moving across the field here. The sun finally going down behind us. And hard to call it a night game because, I mean, you know, you're used to football games and things like that, but now it just means you're getting closer to summer. That's all you can say. Only got about 5 weeks or so left in the school year as of this broadcast. All right, RV comes away with it, looking for that quick response. But once again, Christian Davis, who's had a monster of a game here for the for the red and black of Kingsway. As Davis will pass this one across field, he looks for number 31, Bryce Ruitt. And this one's going to get away from Kingsway. Jordan Francis will take it for RV. And here's Myers, looks to scoop it up. Kingsway is right there, but they're going to get the whistle. Push there on Kingsway. So 6:36 remaining here in the third quarter. As here's Marco charging in. And another quick save there. Flag comes out. I was going to say, I thought I saw a stick come right across the helmet there. So that one's going to go against Kingsway. 13-5 in favor of the Dragons. RV with a chance to once again try to cut into this lead, but starting to give up too many goals now. RV's been outscored 3-1 here in the second half. Now moving things around once more. Here's Myers. Myers has it knocked out once again. Myers drops it back there to Marco. Dean Marco looks inside, looks across the field. Turnaround shot, no good there for Nick Marco. And now here's Brian Flanders trying to get a quick response here. Spins around, passes it back to O'Dare. Good defense again. But he gets the one to go. Ryan O'Dare.
That goal by number 2, Ryan O'Dare.
The Red Devils get one to go there, so they get one of those goals back. 5:46 to go now, 13-6. So good response there by Ryan O'Dare. He gets his first of the night. And now RV again, a long way to go to try to get back in this one. As O'Dare will now go for the face-off. .546 remaining here in the third. False start call. RV is going to take possession. So it'll be Dean Marco who will start things for RV. Jordan Francis now in possession. Back to Marco, and now moving across field, now looking for O'Dare again. O'Dare spins around, fires, tries to get a shot off. Kingsway defense right there. And once again, there's Witzel to make the save. And now Kingsway looking for a quick transition. Going to throw that one away, though. So the Devils get a break. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. As that one is still in play. A lot of fans here calling that he was out of bounds, but the officials say otherwise. So RV ball still. Dean Marco has the one-on-one. Looks inside, passes that one. Trying to control that is O'Dare, and he does. Big collision there, and that's going to draw a flag. And the collision there with Bryce Ruitt. So RV now with the man-up situation. See if they can try to take advantage here. Rips the shot. That one's going to be off. Deflection there. And RV still battling for it. Heading toward goal. And then RV comes away with it. Quickly looks inside. Throws it right into a Kingsway defender. Now the Dragons looking to move it back onto the RV side. Quick pass, looks for Mason once again. Mason shot on the tough angle there. Not able to get that to go in transition. But quickly downfield, Kingsway is able to flip the sides. They turn away the Red Devils once again. Just under 4 minutes remaining here in the third. So now, once again, Kingsway with an opportunity to try to add on to their lead. Mason, who's had a huge night, passes that one to Keener. They want to go back to Mason. Mason is wide open here on the side. Rips a shot on the other end and scores. Number 5, Keegan Borkowski gets his second.
That goal by number 5, Keegan Borkowski.
Borkowski puts Kingsway up 14-6. And the last time they met, this was a 15-6 game, so eerily similar to 2022 here. As Kingsway is just finding some good angles here and just ripping one shot after another. 3:22 to go now in this third quarter as Kingsway is starting to once again extend their lead, now up by 8. So now here's Kingsway. Looks to move this across field. Once again, same spot again. Mason passes this one off instead. Goes low and scores. Jake Mason, my goodness, from that spot.
Goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
The Red Devils simply cannot stop him. He's just been setting up right about the 20-yard line. It's his 7th goal of the night. And now the Dragons are 1 goal away from making this a running clock situation. It's 15-6 Kingsway. The Red Devils have just had no answer for Jake Mason. He's having an incredible game here tonight. He had a big game last time they played RV, but now he's found a way to top that performance. And face-off once again won by the Dragons. As Kingsway, has extended their lead by 9. Again, if they're able to score again, RV's going to be facing a running clock situation. Kingsway, if they're able to hold on tonight, will win this one. And they would improve their record to 9-4. RV would fall to 5-8. So Kingsway kind of rolls this one, passes it back. Flag comes out. It's going to go against the Devils. Beautiful pass, beautiful shot again. Borkowski has a hat trick.
Goal by number 5, Keegan Borkowski.
And now a 10-goal lead for the Dragons, 16-6. Again, I did speak earlier about a running clock. I'm not sure if that is exactly the case here in boys lacrosse. A lot of other sports that we see, though, once you get up by 10 goals or in a situation like that, there is running clock. Well, either way, RV is trailing this one now by 10. Again, 7-goal performance here tonight for Jake Mason. Hat tricks for Riley Robichaud, and now Keegan Borkowski has a hat trick. As Kingsway is just kind of picking their spots here and seemingly scoring at will. Red Devils have just had no answer really for the Dragons here tonight. This was a 3-point game at one stage, and RV right now is having a lot of difficulty in trying to defend the Dragons. Minute and a half remaining here in the third quarter. As Kingsway will look to extend their lead even more. And here's Mason. Why not? Had a wide open look a lot here tonight. Good save there by Gordino. Turns him away that time. Now Guardino is going to bring this one out. Tosses it downfield. Now RV trying to get a quick transition. A big play there by Dane Jesperson, number 28. Slows the Red Devils down as they had a good pass going there. Now final minute of the third quarter. Jordan Francis bring this one up, looks inside, shot off the post there from Myers. 30 seconds now and counting in this final quarter. Spins that around off the deflection. And passing this one back here with 10 seconds left. Looking inside, O'Dare has it broken up. Passes back off the deflection. Everybody lost it there for a second. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Kingsway 16, Rancocas Valley 6. The Dragons have just been dominating in this one. And another big run there for Kingsway as they extend the lead by 10. So once again, let's have a quick reminder to our viewers that if you would like to purchase a digital copy or DVD of this or any other Rvtv program, visit the RV website at www.rvrhs.com and click the About Us link. And as always, all proceeds benefit the Jerry Krockenberg Memorial Scholarship. So again, after this one, the Devils will be on the road for the remainder of the regular season. Matchups against Cherokee, Cherry Hill East, Northern Burlington, and Clearview. So a pretty tough stretch there for the Red Devils to wrap up the regular season. Playoffs will begin after that. And again, RV will kind of hanging right around, as we said earlier, right around that 8, 9, 10 spot where they could potentially host a game, but they could also be on the road for the entire tournament. So kind of hard to say right now as we still have several more games to go. The cutoff date at the time of this broadcast should be coming up pretty soon. And RV's doing everything they can here tonight. But again, it's just been pretty much all Kingsway from the beginning. And again, we were just here less than 24 hours ago as the girls lacrosse team had a miraculous comeback as they were down at one point by 6, and they ended up winning that game by 1. RV would have to do a lot here with the final 12 minutes in this one as they again trail this one by 10. So a tough go here on senior night for the Red Devils. And again, just to recap our scoring here for RV, 2 goals for Dean Marco, 1 each for David Myers, Nick Marco, Ryan O'Dare, and Jordan Francis. And again, for Kingsway, 7 goals on the night for Jake Mason, 3 each for Riley Robichaud and Keegan Borkowski, and 1 goal apiece for Shane Keener, Mason Bryan, and Christian Davis. So beginning the fourth and final quarter here tonight as Rancocas Valley looks to try to get back in this one any way they can, but Kingsway will win this first faceoff. And again, I think the Dragons are just very content to just run this clock as much as they can. I'm sure they're going to try to add on to their lead if possible, but at this stage of the game, up by 10 and pretty much in firm control. I'm sure, again, the Dragons would like to run as much clock as possible here. And again, Kingsway holds on for this one. They're going to win and improve their record to 9-4. RV would fall to 5-8 if this result stands. And looking inside, and a nice deflection there by Guardino. As that ball goes in and out there for Nick Marco. So Kingsway will take it right back. So again, very impressive showing here for Coach Kevin Miller and his Kingsway Dragons. As the Dragons look to improve their playoff standings here tonight. Again, a couple more chances here for the Red Devils, but they're all going to be on the road. And some Tough competition coming up with Cherokee, Northern, Clearview. A really tough passer. I don't know if that was trying to be a shot or a pass, but either way. And just as I say that, Kingsway gets possession right back as Chris Hughey was there to try to break up that play, but Kingsway takes possession. As this is number 27, Mason Bryan, who now has it. And again, Kingsway just patiently moving this ball around. Final 10 minutes of this one. As here's Keener looking to move inside. Partially deflected there, but still in possession. Here's Davis. Looks back to Borkowski. And again, the Dragons just moving this one around. Looking to the outside, cutting back inside, passes it once again. Looks inside, shot, and a score. Christian Davis gets his second to go. Christian Davis with his second goal.
That goal by number 38, Christian Davis.
Kingsway 17, Rancocas Valley 6. As we mentioned, the Devils celebrating senior night here tonight. David Myers, Luca Priolo, Chris Hughey, Jordan Francis, and Matt Lampert. All seniors here on this Red Devil team. As Rv will try to win this face-off, but Kingsway's right there, and they're going to take it back. Robichaud wins it once again. And looking inside, but Rv is going to come away with it. 9.5 to go in this final quarter as the Devils now are going to try to get another one to go. Myers battles for it. And coming right up to make that stop, though, is Witzel. Rv's going to keep possession, however. Witzel came right up and going to challenge Myers there. So Rv will keep possession as here's Nick Marco. The quick pass deflected off the defensive play there by Bryce Ruitt as O'Dare tries to come away with it. And Whistle stops play once again. Another defensive foul there against Kingsway. Now spin move. And they get this one back. Spin move there from Marco. Marco tries to get that inside advantage. Off the deflection, kind of up for grabs there, and then finally scooped up there by Kingsway. Dragons flying downfield, looking for the quick strike. The shot, the score! Keegan Borkowski gets his fourth of the night as Kingsway is running away.
Goal by number 5, Keegan Borkowski.
Kingsway is absolutely running away with this game now, 18-6. As running clock has set in now, up by 12. What a showing here tonight by the Dragons. Once again, I'd like to thank my crew, Jacob Nasuti, Kalen Huey. Thank you both for coming out. Getting some great camera shots for us tonight. So again, running clock right now, under 8 minutes to go as we're getting ready to wrap this one up here from Coach Bill Gordon Field. Been a disappointing night here for the Red Devils on senior night. So again, RVU's record will fall to 5-8. Kingsway will improve to 9-4. But it's just been all Kingsway all evening here. And again, Jake Mason with 7 goals and now 4 goals for Keegan Borkowski. He's had a big fourth quarter here. RV comes away with it. Here's Marco circling back. It's across field. Dean Marco had an opening there for a moment. Kingsway quickly closed on it. Nothing there for Dean as he looks inside. Have to pass this one back. Flanders across field. Marco looks, fires the shot right into the net once again there of Witzel. Strong game in net here tonight by Brady Witzel, sophomore goalkeeper. And an RV player shaken up. And we're going to take a brief timeout. Once again, you are watching Rvtv's Game of the Week. All right, coming out of the injury timeout now, the Red Devils with 6:35 to go in this fourth and final quarter will once again be on defense as Kingsway looks to try to add to their total again, up by 12. Kingsway just moving this one around. Run some clock, rips a bounce shot, goes too hard. 6 minutes and counting here in this one. Again, I've said it a couple of times, but just again a very impressive night here for the Dragons. Seems like they really couldn't do anything wrong here this evening. Looks inside. And once again, Keegan Borkowski, his 5th.
Goal by number 5, Keegan Bortowski.
Keegan Borkowski gets his 5th goal of the night as Kingsway just continues to run away with this one. 19-6. 5 minutes and counting. So I think RV at this point would just like to get this game over with. Kingsway just seems like they've been in firm control from the beginning. And a turnover as Kingsway with possession. Five minutes and counting here. Kingsway just patiently, again, letting this clock run down. 13-goal lead. Again, just moving this one around patiently. A couple new players on the field here. Number 41, Anthony Pizzuto has checked in for Kingsway. Number 9, Lucas Whitmoyer also in the game. As Kingsway utilizing some of their bench players right now. Number 3, Sean Steckler also in there for the Dragons. And rips the shot and a score. Guess who? Jake Mason.
Goal by number 7, Jake Mason.
Jake Mason, his 8th goal of the evening. Jake Mason just seems like he can score from just about any point in the field here. It's just been just an incredible game here by Jake Mason, the senior attacker for Kingsway. 20-6. And here's Davis looking to come away with it once again. It seems like Davis has won just about every face-off here tonight. Again, Kingsway just seems like they just couldn't really do anything wrong here this evening. Every facet of the game they have been in firm control of. Hard to imagine this was a 6-3 game at one point. RV has never led in this one. Again, the closest they got was 6-3. It's been pretty much all Kingsway from the beginning. Final 2.5 to go. Wrapping up a beautiful May evening here at Coach Bill Gordon Field. The next time we bring you an Rvtv Game of the Week, we will be covering the state tournament. Games and times, of course, to be announced. Make sure you check the RV website for a complete list of all upcoming state tournament games. Guess what? Another goal. Number 41, Anthony Pizzuto, a freshman.
Goal by number 41, Anthony Pizzuto.
As the Dragons are just scoring at will here this evening, 21-6. My goodness, what a tough opponent to have here on senior night for the Red Devils. Kingsway putting up 21 goals here this evening. And RV's faced some top competition this season. Some tough losses this year to the likes of Lenape and Bishop Eustace and Shawnee, as I mentioned. A minute and a half to go in this one as this clock continues to run. False start called against Kingsway. And RV with maybe another chance or so to maybe try to put one more goal on the board, but my goodness, Kingsway has just been in complete control of this game. See if RV can try to get something going here in this final minute. As Marco passes this one to Nick Marco. Looks back to Myers. David Myers looks inside. He gets one to go. The scoring streak
That goal
ends.
by number 0, David Myers.
David Myers gets his second of the night. And with 37 seconds left, a timeout is going to be called here as Marco finally gets RV on the board one more time here before the before the game ends. The second half, RV has been really shut down offensively. So one final timeout here with 36 seconds left. Getting ready to wrap this one up here from Coach Bill Gordon Field. Again, one more thank you to my crew here this evening. As now we're going to be getting ready here on Rvtv for the state playoffs. Again, schedule, games, times to all be determined as a flag comes out there. I think a little bit of frustration there on RV's part. So again, a very dominating performance here tonight. As in football terms, the Dragons have a 2-touchdown lead here on the Red Devils. And that is how this game is going to end. Your final score, Kingsway 21, Rancocas Valley 7. So the Dragons pick up the big win here on RV's senior night. A very tough, frustrating end here for the Red Devils, as RV will unfortunately drop their record to 5-8. So again, for everyone here at Rvtv, I am Jason Sapp saying thank you for watching Rvtv's Game of the Week. We'll see you next time.